amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to a fantastic Doctor Who action figure update sort of news type video. So earlier today, Character Options Online have revealed the next Vortex edition figure set, which is of course the 14th Doctor and the Meep from the Star Beast. Now, before I talk about this, I'm a little bit disappointed that they've actually gone with the Meep to release this 14th Doctor figure, because I want a figure of the toy maker. I actually want a figure of the toy maker, but I can't know because we actually are getting a figure set from the 60th anniversary specials. So we are getting the 14th Doctor in basically a coatless version, where previously we have had release of the 14th Doctor with the actual coat that came in another deluxe variant that came with the 13th Doctor as she's about to regenerate in the power of the Doctor, basically after the Master kind of put all the clothes on. So we are getting a new 14th Doctor figure, and I'm actually impressed by it. I might end up buying two, just for the two figures of 14, so that way I can actually have a figure for the Not Things from Wild Blue Yonder, which would be actually quite cool. So looking at the actual packaging, it looks pretty cool. I like the whole 15th Doctor type vibes. It really gives me 15th Doctor vibes with different mix of colours and stuff. I think it would look pretty good on the shelf next to the B&M stuff. If anyone keeps all their B&M figures in boxes, I end up taking mine out of the boxes. So all my figures are basically out of boxes. So the packaging looks pretty nice. So the one thing I have to say about the Meep is that it comes with two heads and quite a few hands. And one of the hands has its weapon, the Meep's weapon. When it pulls it out, goes, "Oh, what the hell?" And he literally shoots the Wrath Warriors. The 14th Doctor figure, it's definitely going to be a great opportunity because it comes with the 14th Doctor's actual proper sonic screwdriver. Where the original release only came with the 13th Doctor sonic, not with the 14th Doctor, because this came out back in January 2023, just before the 60th anniversary. Well, basically like 10 months before the anniversary specials came out. So it is actually pretty nice to get another 14th Doctor figure. I actually do quite like the fact. Now, I'm not certain, but I don't know if they have reused parts of the 10th Doctor's body. I'm not 100% certain on this, but it looks like they used bits of bits of 10 and 14. 14 Sonic does actually look a bit like 10 Sonic, but with little bits of the 11th Doctor added on. So it looks pretty cool, I have to say. Absolutely looks pretty cool. So again, the Meep comes with two swappable heads. It comes with its kind of cuteness looking, where it's being all innocent, and then of course it has the head swaps where it becomes into its menacing. So you can either have it in two poses. So one where it's being basic kind of cute when after the Doctor's bandaged its hands and explained that the Wrath Warriors are coming for it, or you got the Meep where basically it does end up trying to kill them. The 14th Doctor's shirtless, well, with the coatless figure, I think it's definitely going to be an opportunity to get two of these. Just because they are basically quite good for the 6th anniversary, because 14 doesn't actually wear the coat a lot in the Giggle. So it is, and of course he does take it off quite a few times in the Star Beast. And of course in Wild Blue Yonder. So it's actually pretty good to have another figure of the 14th Doctor, especially one without the coats. Then of course you got two figures of 14, one with the coat and one without the coat, which is actually quite nice when you think about it. I think it's actually quite nice to actually get a figure set to do with the 60th anniversary, because at this current point in time, the 60th anniversary only has one figure, which is basically 14 in the coat, but that's technically for the power of the Doctor. So it's actually quite nice to have another kind of figure for the 60th anniversary specials, which is quite good, especially if it's coming up with the Meep. I'm surprised it's not a Wrath Warrior, so you could actually have it as a 3-pack deluxe Vortex set with 14, a Wrath Warrior and the Meep to try and represent the Star Beast. Again, I'm a little bit disappointed we haven't got the Toy Maker, because I think that would be pretty cool with the Toy Maker, a figure of the Toy Maker, Neil Patrick Harris with David Tennant's 14th Doctor. But yeah, I'm actually quite looking forward to it. Now, it is actually retailing for $14.99, and as I said, I might possibly get two, but basically just keep the Meep in the actual second box, because It would actually be quite good to have 14 Doctors without the coat. So that way you can actually have it as the not things for the 60th anniversary specials. But let me know in the comments, what do you think of this figure set? Are you going to get it? Are you happy about it? Are you not happy about it? Let me know. Please do like, subscribe and share. Enjoy for awesome Doctor Who content.